Hey y'all, if you're new to the channel, my name is Julian, also known as the Bearded Thrift Machine here on YouTube, and I buy stuff and flip it online to make YouTube videos about. Today, it's going to be in the day in the life of me and what it really takes to be a full-time eBay reseller and what I'm doing today. So basically, yesterday, if you watch my other videos, I bought that storage locker, and I did pay up a lot for it, like probably too much, but it's always a good treasure hunt, and I kind of like to buy like maybe one or two a year just to have fun with them. But we did actually sell some stuff out of the storage locker. I gotta pack some stuff up. But this is a really nice reel. This is a Shimano, it's called a Spyrex. And it's a 25 RG. And the thing about this thing went for really expensive, $120, and it sold within a couple of minutes. I had it listed for $150, and somebody offered me $110. I countered back at $130. Then we settled on $120 plus shipping. And the reason why this went for so expensive, one, it has two dual drags right here. So you have a main drag that you set when you're fishing, then you have a fighting drag that you can move with your thumb. It has this really cool dual handle, which is really nice. And then it has a detachable, like where the line is, this is a push button detachable thing. So this like comes off just by pushing that button, which is pretty neat because the drag is at the bottom. So definitely cool little reel there, but 120 is really good for that. And then I did already sell the Coleman. This is that little filter thing, and I did sell this for I think it was $12 plus shipping. It has a blue filter in it. These things go, some of them went for a little bit more, but I couldn't really figure out the ones that were going for more and the ones where they were going for like this price. So I just priced it at I think I priced it at 15 plus shipping. Somebody offered me 12 and I took it. So right there, that's about probably about $120 back. So just a little bit more and I'll get my money back in the actual storage locker, so not bad. Then we sold 3 golf clubs, sold a TaylorMade Spider. We did sell a real old set. This, you can't see it, but it's a Wilson set of irons. Real old. Surprised they even sold. And then this actually was one of my higher price ones. This is a Carbite ZM, and that's a putter. And it sold for like 30 bucks plus shipping, so pretty cool. And then I did sell this. I got this for free the other day, and it sold for $40 plus shipping on Macari. So some quick sales. It's been kind of slow, but yesterday I did do over $400 in sales. But this week has been one of my slower weeks, actually, in the last probably months and months. All right, so the question about shipping for new resellers. First, I would never do free shipping just because you don't know how much the shipping is going to be. And free shipping can just cost you a ton of money. So right off the bat, free shipping's off the board. I wouldn't even do flat rate shipping. I would just go ahead and do calculated shipping on eBay. Or if you're doing Macari, then you can do the, the measurements. Two things that you definitely need. One, tape measure to measure how big your packages are, and then 2 is going to be a really nice scale. This one's pretty good. I forgot where I bought it, but it has a big base, like it's a 10 by 10 base. Sometimes they're bigger than that. I started with a smaller scale, like a really small scale. Realized real quick that wasn't going to work, so one with a big base is really nice and works very well for me. And to have a detachable face on it, some of them, like this one down here, this is detachable so I can move it around. Some of them have faces like back here connected to it or something like that. That I don't like, because if you put the box on, it sits on that and can mess up the actual weight of it. So definitely detachable face or detachable scale part is really helpful. And then that's it. I would just, if you're worried about shipping, if you're doing bigger items, then I would go ahead and package them beforehand, measure them out, put them on the scale, and then put exactly what they are. Packaging beforehand can be a little bit cumbersome when it comes to questions. If somebody's like, hey, can you take a picture of this? That means you have to unpack it, take the picture if you so deem, or you can say, no, I already took pictures of it, and what you see is what you get type of deal. So, and then if you're doing Macari and stuff, it's really easy, and even Poshmark's even easier because it says exactly how much the weight is, or if it's over 5 pounds, then you need to pay a little bit extra. And then Macari, just type in the weight and then measurements and you're good to go. But definitely stay away from free shipping, and then do calculate it until you get your feet wet. Then it's up to you what you want to do and how you want to charge shipping. So I got that, and the next thing I'm going to do is show you what I'm going to list today. Today's going to be an all list day. I don't really know how much videotaping I'm going to do just because I have a lot of stuff to get done and to get my money back from the storage locker. All this will be listed today. These are those ugly sticks. They're pretty good. I think they go for like $25 new. And I have 2 of them, so I might be able to sell 2 of these plus shipping for 25 bucks. And then these are all the golf clubs. Again, the thing is I don't have Worth Point. I probably should buy it because I know it does cost money, but they have sold on eBay before, and there's none listed, and it's on Worth Point, which I think that means that they have sold. I just can't see the listing. And then that putter that I have also sold on Worth Point, but I can't see it, and none are listed on eBay, which makes me, I'm going to throw all those up on auction, like hands down, and then we'll go from there. Then we have a set of box wrenches, a set of Torx. I did all this last night. And we have regular wrenches, regular wrenches, regular wrenches. SK wrenches are in here. Craftsman vices. Really old adjustable wrenches here. Some more the brand vice grips. A multimeter. That's Snap-on. So the only Snap-on thing I found. This isn't worth a ton of money. Some of these are. This is a measuring, like a long measuring tape. And then I do have some clothing right here that I'm going to post. And then this is a Harley Davidson air filter. I shined it up last night. It shined up real nice, but it does have a small dent in it right there. Oh, you can see it perfectly, which is going to definitely hurt that because people with motorcycles want this stuff to be pretty pristine. And it's got the thing in there. That's actually, I thought it was gonna be worth like at least $100. I think it's only worth like $25. So not a lot of money. People always ask what I use to clean tools. If it's not rusty, like none of these were rusty. If you didn't watch my storage locker video, go check it out. I'll link it down below. But these were super nice, and all I used was like a brush that I found in there. This is brass, and this one's going to be stainless steel. And then I used a little bit of oil, and that's really about it. They didn't need much. If they're super rusty, I used a vapor rust and a wire, and that's about it. And just scrub them, and they come really, really clean. Some of these are like in super good condition. I mean, these are really old, because that's a VV series, which is a very old wrench, and these things are like in brand new condition. This one right here is probably worth about $15, but I'm gonna sell them as a set, because I think each set that I have laid out will be about $30 to $50 a piece, so almost $200 in tools, just in wrenches. So right now I have listed this much. It's not a lot. This is only the actual fishing reels, and then the Coleman thing. So it's over, what is that? How math is this? 246. So it's 160, 180, 200, 230. So I've listed 230 already in potential profit, and this is what's already sold, $130. All right, going on 3 o'clock, and I've done about 37 listings today, and all of them are mostly out of the storage locker. I think I did about 32 out of the storage locker. I got 2 more, but I want to actually take a look at the one I'm doing now and kind of explain how you do fishing rods. We are taking a look at 2 really nice fishing rods that came out of that storage locker, and these are Ugly Sticks GX2s, and actually they're a little bit better. They should go, I think I can sell both of these because they're in super good condition, probably $30 for both of them plus shipping, and they will go in one of those tubes, one of those rectangle tubes, and they won't be oversized or anything. But the thing about fishing rods is some of them are 2-piece fishing rods. Like this one right here is a 2-piece fishing rod where this piece down here actually goes in this piece up here. Now if you're buying fishing rods and you're really not like knowledgeable about them, make sure they won't be like super long, because some of these will be 8-foot rods that don't break down. They're like 1 piece. But if you are like selling fishing rods and you want to do 2-piece, make sure that you do see that down here that there is a little break in it, and then you can remove them, and then it's a lot easier to ship for sure. And then also I made this really shiny. As you can tell, that looks really good. And all I did, I'm telling you, on tools and stuff like this, even golf clubs, I just use this oil. It is Remington Rem oil. It's for cleaning. It's really made for guns, to clean guns and lubricate them and whatnot. But it works for everything. It's just like cleaning oil. And then you put this on some graphite Ugly Stick GX2s. Them things are shining. They look brand new. Look at that sparkle in there. So these things I think are going to go super fast. It's almost fishing season. This is a good lightweight rod for freshwater or saltwater, really. And also how you run these, usually on fishing rods, actually any fishing rod that I've ever seen that's not totally wore down, it has a number on it. Like this one right here has the number, and all you have to do is just type in Ugly Stick GX2s and then type that number into Google, and it will give you exactly. But this one right here says it's 6.6. It is a medium action, and then it will tell you exactly how much, like the line that should be used on that. And that's super important for the person that's actually buying it. So you want to include all that in your posting. So I'm gonna go ahead and post these. And I got one more thing after this. So it's gonna be close to 40 listings today. And it's going on 4 o'clock, no, 3 o'clock. What did I just say? It's a little after 3, it's 3:07. So I'm doing pretty good, moved through a ton of stuff. I thought I had 50. But I actually added some screwdrivers together in one lot to make it a little bit more money. So I want to keep on trucking on, and like I said, I'm giving myself about 2.5 days to 3 days to get all that Storage Locker stuff cleaned, prepped, listed, and totally out the door, or list it and put away, and then start on a new thing. So let's get to it. All right, so in the day right now, it's about 9 o'clock, and I'm probably gonna do a little bit more and take some stuff inside, but basically my day is over, and I did come through here, and I did like get a whole bunch of the new stuff out that I'm gonna list tomorrow for the fishing gear. Fishing gear is a super hot item. This stuff is expensive in the store. Like this in the store is probably worth like probably $20, probably online, you know, $10 free shipping. Same with like Power Pro. Power Pro, definitely sell these together. Now with fishing gear, you wanna make sure like the line is new, and it's really easy to tell. Like this one right here is a Berkeley Vanish, and it's a fluorocarbon, which is really good stuff. You can tell that is actually a factory tape right there, because if this was not new, all this wouldn't be as tight as that. And then this obviously is not an open package, so the line is worth a whole bunch of money. And then all these little guys, now old lures like this, like made of wood that are hand painted, can be worth a ton of money. And some lures are worth a lot. Like this one's only worth about $5, but these will probably go $2 to $5 a piece. Same with these, and these are brand new in the case. And then I have a whole bunch of other ones here, a whole bunch of just little jig heads and whatnot, and then a whole bunch of like crankbaits and chatterbaits. And they're not worth a ton of money. I'll lock these guys up and maybe get, you know, $1 a piece for them, but probably $50 to $100 in fishing gear, I would think. And then I did find a real nice pair of pliers, snips in there, side snips, and they're in good condition. So I'm gonna go ahead and look these things up and list those tomorrow. And then all this stuff will be listed tomorrow. The shoes, both of those will be listed. I still have to figure out exactly how to find what this is and list this properly. The gloves, this is the back rack to the Harley. Storage rack, that'll be listed. And then all this stuff, the hats, and then I will list this locally. So not that much to go. This is the ending of the day. This is $816 of listed potential, you know, money coming back. The thing is, you have to subtract $180 or $480 from this, but really you got to subtract a lot more than that, because this right here, fees will be taken out of. So when I'm going through toolboxes, people always ask like, what do you look for? Well, obviously Snap-on, Craftsman, Mac, all those name brands, but also look for little things like these. So like if you're looking for files, there's usually a name down here or a stamp that's going to be on the file. This one doesn't have one because this one isn't even a good one, and it's also broken. But I always look for files because some of these can be worth a ton of money, and a lot of people just give these away like they don't think they're worth anything, but these still can have some value. And then I look for like padlocks. Old padlocks do pretty good. This one, look how small it is. A small little padlock, says Illinois, made in the United States, has the key with it, and this is probably going to go for $10 to $15 plus shipping. So right there, that's good. Even like regular padlocks, locks are expensive nowadays. Now this one's an old one. It's an old master lock, and I have to see if it works. Looks a little rusted in there. That probably goes for $10. And then also look for gauges. Old metal rulers go for a ton of money. And I haven't really looked this one up yet. This might be worth nothing, but I always try to grab old metal rulers because I've had a couple go for about $30. This one right here is some sort of blade, and I looked that up right here, and if I had a whole bunch of these, it would be worth a ton of money. I think this one's only going to be worth like $5 to $10 by itself, but not too bad. And then any type of ratchet. Now this ratchet's made in Taiwan, and it's not that good, but if you ever see a ratchet that has a flexible head like this, and it's a name brand like a Snap-on Mac or something like that, they go for a ton of money. I've sold a Snap-on one of these before for over $100, and it was a small one like this. It was the 1/4 inch drive. So definitely I want to show this, because when you're out there hunting tools and you see a flexible head like that and it's a name brand, always pick that up, even if you got to pay up for it, because Snap-on stuff and Mac tools and Matco tools, they will be worth a ton of money, stuff like that. So right there, that's all I got. Like I said, I still got, you know, a ton of stuff to list. Tomorrow, I'll buzz through this pretty fast. So then the rest of the day, I'm going to clean all my garage up. That all needs to be organized and cleaned. So I'm going to go edit this film, post it. Hopefully y'all have been enjoying these storage locker things. It'll be done. Probably tomorrow will be my last one, because I'll actually tell you exactly how much that all the listed goods are on for, including local sales or local goods and stuff. I've already sold the fishing rods that I posted, that I talked about in this video. They've already sold for $40 plus shipping. So definitely good right there. But I want to keep on going through these and working hard. When I have a lot of stuff in the garage. I work a lot harder to get it gone, and then I complain that I have nothing left to list because I probably won't go to the thrift stores tomorrow or anything. I'll just continue on with this. Fishing gear is one of my favorite things to go through. It's probably the most favorite that I have, even than golf clubs and tools. I just like going through fishing gear. I think it's fun, and it is worth money. Like, you know, some of the other stuff. I looked up some lures, and some even newer lures can be worth like $100. Sad that I don't have any of those, but I'm sure I'll find them one day. So I appreciate y'all watching. Hopefully it's been entertaining. Hopefully it's been educational. Hopefully you learned something, and you know I'll always catch you on the next one.